as we said, you're a man of Palor. You've been to the Church of Sun and Scroll many a time.
Okay.
You've been there for service.
In the morning.
You've been there for service. Mornings, you've been there. You're not the most clean cut. Not all the time. You make an effort or you don't. That's your call.
Okay.
But the point being is that you've been there. You know how to get there. That's not an issue at all. So like I said, it's not a mystery at all.
Okay.
Some of the priests know you by name.
Okay. Perfect. Actually, that sounds glorious. Right. I'll make my way there.
All right. Terrific. What are you packing up? What are you taking with you?
I'll pack my revolver, 50 shots. Some rations and mind healing cantrips.
Sure. Okay. You get your book in tow, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
You got clothes?
Yeah.
All right. Terrific. Strapping your boots down, you head out the door. Do you wear boots or shoes?
Boots.
I'm assuming boots. Okay.
Yeah.
Terrific. Strapping down your boots, grabbing your robe, you head out the door. The camera sweeps up overhead, once again pulling out from the street, showing it as a narrow hallway between a grid of various buildings, their rooftops glistening with melting snow against the sunlight beating down. The self-same eagle from previous sweeps back around, making another pass over the city, and we join it, horizontal now as we sweep across over towards the massive visage of Palor and Ogma some distance away. As the camera zooms down and zips towards the front entryway, it shows a moment later. Time has passed, and your head comes into view as the door opens up, and one of the priests, with a small procession of individuals, nuns actually, they walk out with gardening equipment, apparently heading off for the morning duties. The door left open. Where are you in all this? Are you coming back towards for the departure? Yes.
Probably, yeah.
Okay. So as you're heading towards the church, you're going to kiss your wife goodbye. The kids are doing great, that sort of thing. Is there anything else that you want to do last minute at home before you take off?
I don't believe so.
Okay. You head off through the various streets, coming upon
I gotta go back and bang my wife. Like, fuck
Getting
this
about
shit,
halfway.
I'm going to do a number and then I'll go back to work.
Gets about halfway to the church, suddenly gets an itch and runs home. All right. Finally making your way towards the church. You get there just as another individual is making his way in. You head into the front the front lobby, a extensive hall that reaches about 100 feet straight ahead and is about 75 feet in width. This area is you've got 4 rows of benches. Is the typical speaking hall? Is the typical the hell do they call it where they give the sermons?
Parapet?
Well, the parapet's at the front entryway. Anyway, so there's 2 rows on either side of benches heading up towards the parapet, the podium at the back way. A pair of sweeping staircases make their way up to the mezzanines, and different doorways head off to the different towers that make up the structure. There are many priests here, including one that you pick out as one of the leader guys because he's got a hat on, and anybody knows when it comes to religion.
If you have a hat, you must be the leader.
It's got one of those
Bigger the hat, more power.
cone hats that come down like this, right?
It holds the power, is what it is. It's like a big bowl, right? You just pour the power in.
Leader and an arrow sign pointing down.
He's also got a glowing green arrow pointing down at him. And there's objective in the top right. The closer you get to that arrow, the bigger it gets.
Yes, all serious face.
So, point being though, many of the priests that are milling about are actually just cleaning the pews. And so there's 4 or 5 of them milling their way up and down these rows of benches. A couple priests over at the far end, and you see a group of individuals that looks like they're together and preparing for an outing of some sort. Definitely not your average religious fair. Your insight tells you that that's probably who you're dealing with. As you're standing there looking this scene over, a mountainous looking man, or a mountain man looking fellow. Are you scruffy? Or do you have facial hair? I can't remember what fucking dress.
I got a beard.
You got a beard. Are you bald?
No, I got long blonde hair that's braided.
Okay, long blonde, big
half
blonde.
braided, half like long, just
very Viking. Okay.
Very Viking.
So big mountain Nord kind of looking feller comes walking around you.
Couple guns on me, two short swords on me, a rifle on my back.
Doesn't look anything like he's here for service, but
A white wolf's pelt.
You recognize him from around town. You're not sure why.
No,
Don't you
I'm
just
not
have like
sure
a
how to
white
react.
cloth on?
What's that?
Don't you just have like a
No, that was
loincloth on?
Dorian.
That was the
Dorian.
retard.
Looking ahead, you can see Pograph, one of the leaders of the church. He's the one with the hat, situated talking to a couple fellows, as I said, who look like they're geared for an outing. Your insight tells you those are the fellows that you're here to meet. Pograph's looking at you, looking you up and down and saying, "You're doing a great thing here."
Oh, I'm there?
You are at the church, yeah.
Where's the drill?
The drill's next to you guys. You guys
We
are...
took the drill into the church?
Yeah, the portal's there.
That's right.
I thought
it
the
is.
portal was in the portal room or
It
something.
is in the portal room.
It's in the church, though?
Yeah, you just got to the
Wait,
church.
I
You're
thought, it
about to
was a
fucking...
different, I thought it was in a different part of the city where the portal was.
No, you go through the church. It's, take a right, a left. It's past the
Oh.
bathroom.
Okay. Sorry, I didn't know.
So anyway, yeah, like I was saying,
So you drilled the hallways, widened them up a bit.
Pograph is giving you kudos. Thank you. I always wanted a open concept.
So we have a fire giant priest, and then we have two gnomes in the church.
What a fucking circus.
I don't know. We're becoming a diversified city here.
Well, I mean, the Council of Worms would be proud,
Absolutely.
right? I mean, they're the ones that wanted you guys to unite the beast races and shit. You start telling, what's his pickle? What's his name there? The Gold Dragon fellow. I can't remember the Gold Dragon fellow's name.
I don't think I have it written down.
Ah, shit. It's in here. It's here in the book. Hang on. Not Tirja Krieg, the other one. Gilriston? Ah, fuck it. Who
It
cares?
starts with an A.
Yeah, anyway. So, moving along, what was Pograph going to say? Shit.
We're doing a great job.
You're doing a great thing here, if I'm to understand this. Becoming the savior for another kingdom so soon. You truly are the chosen one. And he looks down the hall as Thoracics is approaching.
I'm glad it took you this long to realize that.
Yes, well, opinions can change. The sun does rise every day, allowing for new growth.
Indeed it does.
And so I see that your mountain man friend is to join you. And it seems that agent of the SK family is here. You there!
Yes.
And the old man amidst them all yells across to you. You respond with a nod. Says, "Come forward then."
Obligatorily, I come forward, strutting my stuff.
We've heard good things about this man's service. Apparently he's the reason they've rediscovered obsidian at the core of the volcanoes just yonder. He's looking past you, and you look over towards Thoracics, and you look at Thoracics like he was helping people get it to the other side of the volcano. I never knew this about Thoracics.
When? When was this?
Just now.
While I was getting
Oh man, you
drilled?
should have seen the pictures. You totally missed them.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do you have your phone? You can show me on your phone.
No.
You're Sheik asleep?
Man, I
Your
was struggling
iPhone
to take a
20?
piss
This is the
morning.
picture of us inside the cavern.
So you didn't come with me for the drill or no? I thought you were with me. I don't say anything to Thoracics.
He's angry at me right now.
Well, it is possible to record data in crystals, but okay, continue, please.
So you've got a parchment actually on you. It's a writ from the SK, or a writ to the SK family. It's a writ to you from the engineers of the SK family that says you are there to protect the engineers who are now coming in behind Thoracics. And so that surprises you as you're standing there watching this all, and as Buddy calls you over, suddenly you're joined by a bunch of engineers of the SK family. Did I mention how many there were? Was there a number attached to that at all?
No.
No? Alright, so there will be 4.
They're just gonna die anyways.
I mean, really, we know that, but we're gonna give them names anyway. Jalston, Rivera, Borstock, and Larry.
Larry.
Always a Larry.
There's always Larry. So Jolson Rivera being a woman. Jolson is an Ogmite. Just to piss you off. For no good reason. And the rest are... No. Rivera is non-practicing.
Non-practicing augment, yes.
Yeah, what are we doing? Human. Larry is a human and Borstok is a halfling. Because why not?
So much easier.
Larry is a Paleorite. So there we go. All right. The engineers head in. You recognize Larry. You've worked with him in the past. He's good. Jolston has always proven capable. You've never met Rivera before, but for a 14 charisma, you wouldn't kick her out of bed. Borstok is short. You've heard he's a joker and doesn't take the job seriously. Otherwise, they walk past you, walk over towards the group, following in with thoracics. Larry looks back at you and gives you a nod and continues on, getting into the group. You soon join in, and now there's a whole bunch of you. And so at this point, the camera sweeps away to show you mopping your brow as Ralph comes forward, gives you a stiff salute, puts her down, and then struts off, joining the rest. One of the other guys gives him a clap on the back, another one gives him a nudge in the head. And
It's been 2 days, no sleep. Just the entire time.
yeah.
Okay.
So that said, you guys concluded training. You, like I said, you mop your brow. You're like, that was good. I needed that. Now, what more can I do? Anyway, so you see that there's a servant sitting over to the side. He's kind of nervous, not sure what to do, and he's clutching a parchment. He looks up, notices you, and then stands at attention quickly. He's got the parchment down at his side.
Well, give it to me already.
He walks forward, not looking at you, looking down towards the ground the whole time, holds it aloft.
Kill him. He looked you in the eye.
You notice?
No, he didn't.
You notice Mother's Seal.
Oh, fuck. I grab it.
Snatching it out of his hands, he just stands there for a moment, lowering his arm.
I read it.
Snapping open the seal, it says, "Dear, if you can come and see me, a bit of a party tonight. Wear your best. Sundown ballroom."
God damn it.
I'm amazed we haven't seen Dorian walking around the streets.
Dorian is
I
dead.
killed Dorian.
No, he's not.
He is dead.
He's dead.
It's not dead.
He's
Guys,
living in the sewers off the rats.
Where do you guys get this stuff from?
The cave collapsed. He starved to death.
These
There's
guys
no way to clean him
love
up.
to create in their minds what is not real. Like everything, like even the stuff they
D&D
do.
creating what's not
No,
real? No
but
way.
He's the one who says what's real in D&D. You know what I mean? But these guys, they'll like, you ask them a question, they'll be like, "Oh no, this and this and this and this," but it's not true.
Sounds like
They just make it up. They just make it up. Like everything they're saying here, they're just making it up. You know what I mean? They think they're the DMs.
I
or
think you're
something.
projecting, Paul.
Yeah.
It is democratic storytelling. The truth is, everybody makes up stuff now and again. It's
Oh,
just
yeah.
a
But
matter
what
of,
they said is not true.
it's just a matter of the democracy. That is to say, how many people go along with it. If no one goes along with your bullshit dies.
Mhm.
If you have some backing for your bullshit may
We
stand.
sent emails to Doolz. Your kicker's dead, man. He's dead.
Dorian would probably kill you guys.
Yeah, we just made rolls.
Dorian doesn't know how to fight at all. All he knows how to do is run.
What are you talking about? Run from. What am I talking about? Yeah, I think both of you would die if you fought Dorian. Not at the same time, but he would fucking smash you guys down.
He just offered to
Yeah.
hold
You're just
his
yelling
hand.
out Dorian
Just
the whole
offered,
time.
let me hold your hand. Let me hold your hand. He's
Yeah,
like,
that's
damn.
what Steve had.
Right
He
in
goes
the
to hit
face.
you and you're like, he's like, oh.
So it's been a bright morning, bright and warm. It's been wonderful weather these last 2 days. Absolutely gorgeous out. People have been milling, doing business, freely coming and going with the airships. The roost has never been busier. The market has been flowing with new coin. Every other day has been a party. People are really reveling in the new